approaching the ring from the edge of reality, Kid Black.
What's up YouTube, this is Math97 and welcome back to an episode of WWE 13 Universe Mode. And today we're bringing you guys UCW Thursday Night Takedown, and we're kicking the show off with the Savior Jam going up against what is supposedly another one of these untalented UCW superstars, Corin Black. And to give you a little bit of a backstory on Corin's career, he had a huge build with the Road to UCW competition on my old channel, and he had a lot of hype going into his debut, and nothing really came about it. Corin Black never really was given a shot, and he hasn't really done a whole lot. So anyway, Jam apparently believes, or if not Jam, Slater, somebody backstage believes that Corin Black, the reason he hasn't been getting this push is because he doesn't have what it takes, and that must be the reason why Jam is facing him here tonight. And right away, Jam is just taking it to him, but Corin Black went for the kick. And now both superstars in a lockup, but of course Jam overpowering the smaller Corin Black. And Corin, maybe his size had a little something to do with the reason why he wasn't pushed. I'm not too sure. But as you can see, Corin Black is a very small superstar, and Jam looking to capitalize with the height and power advantage as he's got Corin wrapped up in the ropes there, just viciously driving those knees into the skull. And now as Corin tries to regain his bearings, big boot sending Corin to the outside as he's smacked the back. Okay, now he's back in the ring. Alright, that's another glitch for you. 2K14 just around the corner. Belly-to-belly suplex from Jam, and the Savior could be looking to finish off Corin Black here with that finisher, that clothesline that he's got. And once again, he's wrapping the arms. And this could be it. Clothesline, the soda twist. And that's got to be it. Nobody has kicked out of it yet. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, Jam has defeated Corin Black in a very quick match. This one is over before it began, as Corin, he stood no chance. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all enjoying the program so far. Let's give a big round of applause for the Savior Jam and his huge victory against Corin Black. Nothing can top that last match. That was an epic contest, but I'll give it a shot. In the main event, Nicolas Colt, he's a defending champion, and after his major matchup against Brian Cole last night, I figured I'd give you folks a treat once again. So tonight in the main event, it will be the UCW champion Nicolas Colt going one-on-one with the UCW International Champion, The Ghost. But let's get on to the show.
Approaching the ring from Detroit, Michigan, Max Bell.
back to Thursday Night Takedowns. We see a triple threat match between the 3 current participants in the Hardcore Championship triple threat match later on at the Overboard pay-per-view in a few weeks, as it will be... Listen, I gotta let you guys know right now that the Overboard pay-per-view will take place a week after Vengeance, and the only reason for that is so that I can make sure that I get what I need to have done in the WWE 13 Universe mode done before WWE 2K14. I had planned for it to be 2 weeks after Vengeance, but this is just to ensure that I get everything done that needs to be done before the release of WWE 2K14, that I'll have all that ready and good to go. So Overboard will be taking place the week after Vengeance. But anyway, at Overboard, we know it'll be a Hardcore Championship triple threat, or a Fatal 4-Way, should I say. And these 3 superstars, Max Bell and Amazing X, these 2 are challenging for the 3rd Ryan Mitchell's UCW Hardcore Championship. And right now, as we can see, Ryan Mitchell just sort of buying his time, waiting for an opportunity on the outside, showing his cowardly side, as we see Max Bell going to the top rope here for a coast-to-coast on Amazing X. And now Ryan Mitchell from behind taking down Max Bell, and now he's going right after the beaten down Amazing X and off that coast-to-coast, but quickly Amazing X recovers and now has Ryan Mitchell in a headlock, but Ryan is able to reverse into a headlock of his own, and there's a punch to the face. And now as you see, Ryan quickly gets back out of the ring, just trying to let Max Bell and Amazing X do as much damage to each other as possible. And what else was I saying? Oh yeah, so Slater, we just saw in the promo that he had once again right after the match that Jam was involved in, that Slater revealed that next week on Wednesday Night Wipeout, we will find out who the 4th participant in this Hardcore Championship matchup is going to be, and it will be one of 4 superstars who Slater states haven't been given a shot as of yet in UCW, and that could include maybe some new superstars, some older talents that just have never got an opportunity, as my cat is puking in the background. Oh God, I will be right back. As I try to get back on topic now, Amazing X stomping the arm of Ryan Mitchell as Ryan Mitchell now back into the ring, and Ryan Mitchell's just trying to pick his spot. And of course, I gotta let you guys know what I'm gonna start doing is I think I'm gonna start rendering the videos before, like just rendering the gameplay out, like all edited and stuff, and then I'll add in the commentary, because with the size of the video file, it lags when it plays sometimes, I think, and that might be what lags the commentary. So if that happens in this video, I apologize, but hopefully if I don't get too lazy and I remember to do it, then I will try to remember about rendering the stuff, so that way the video won't lag and my commentary won't get messed up. So hopefully that's something that won't bug me again. Who knows? But anyways, we see Amazing X working the arm. The only problem with that, though, is because of how long it takes to render a video. And so that would be like, I don't know, I usually render them overnight while I'm asleep, so that way like I can still use my computer when I need it, and that way it's like 8 hours or so given time to render it, and it does take a while to render, especially depending on the length of the video. But yeah, hopefully I'll get to that. I mean, I'll get to upload. I won't upload as much, which is perfectly fine, because then that'll make sure that videos are in better quality, so it's not that big of a deal. But anyway, so as we see Ryan Mitchell punch in the face of Max Bell as he's trying to take down both Amazing X and Max Bell here, and quickly looking to put him away, driving him into his face almost with a variation of skull-crushing finale, and now just driving a double axe handle into the back of Amazing X. And now as Amazing X back onto his feet, blocks the punch, and now he's got a crossface locked in, and Ryan Mitchell may have to tap out here, but Max Bell quickly breaks it up, as not only is this a battle just to build momentum heading into the pay-per-view, but it could also be making a statement towards the other contenders, which is why Max Bell broke up the move there. But right now, I mean, they're not going to let each other pin Ryan Mitchell, but they certainly are double-teaming the Hardcore Champion. And Ryan Mitchell, he's going to have to get out of there if he hopes to survive. And speaking of which, there's a thumb to the eye. But anyway, as bragging rights between the 2 contenders, you don't want to let your opponent just get the pin, as that is why Max Bell broke up the submission there. You just don't want to let them get the victory. But they are working for a mutual goal, trying to take down Ryan Mitchell, trying to keep him into the ring so that he can't run away and be able to just punish the champion before the pay-per-view, try to maybe inflict some damage, maybe try to target something to create some sort of a minor injury to focus on in the pay-per-view match. And there's the leg drop off the top rope, the former finisher of Ryan Mitchell. And now Max Bell back up onto his feet. But that is, Ryan Mitchell has used that leg drop in the past to put away various opponents as he gets catapulted over the top rope there from a punch from Max Bell. And now Ryan Mitchell countered by Amazing X and Irish whipped into the barricade. And now he counters Amazing X once again, but there's Max Bell from behind, quickly able to shut down Ryan Mitchell's attempt at escape. And now he bounces him headfirst off of the steel ring post as Amazing X and Max Bell continue to work 2-on-1. And part of this has to do with the game. I hate it when it does that, where they just both target the same person for like eternity. That's one thing I don't like, as you see Ryan Mitchell connects with a big variation of a kick to the face there off the, like a springboard. And now there's a kick to the gut, the Irish whip now as Max Bell goes off the ropes, and a spine buster by Ryan Mitchell. But now Max Bell kicks Ryan Mitchell away as Amazing X now gets back into the fray, working the arm once again of Ryan Mitchell. And now he picks up Ryan Mitchell, powering him up there and dropping him onto his back as Ryan Mitchell rolls out of the ring. But once again, these two superstars pursuing Ryan Mitchell, not letting him take any more time to recover. They want to keep Ryan Mitchell into the match. And now at this point, Ryan Mitchell is just going to have to isolate somebody. And it looks like he's just taking out Max Bell there with the steel steps. And now springboard shoulder block. Going over the top rope as he hooks the leg. One, and a kick out by Amazing X as now Max Bell back into the ring. And an uppercut, a very huge uppercut from Ryan Mitchell as Max Bell now gets back in control. As Ryan Mitchell's just trying to fight to defend himself here. There's a punch to the face of Max Bell. And a big super kick by Ryan Mitchell. And now Ryan Mitchell, there's another super kick to Amazing X as he hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Ryan Mitchell escapes in this one, defeating Amazing X in this triple threat match.
The following contest is a four-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Azrael. Dallas, Texas, Daryl Angel.
welcome back now to Thursday Night Takedown as we have three superstars debuting here, but CSM doesn't get used all that much. Anyway, still sort of inexperienced in the solo competition, but anyway, we have not a fatal four, but a four-man battle royal here, an over-the-top rope challenge in preparation for UCW Overboard, and also to try and kind of get back into the four-man battle royals that used to go on by pinfall. And now as we see, Richard Thompson quickly eliminates the debuting Daryl Angel as we see three debuting superstars. Daryl Angel, who was just eliminated, forgot to give him a custom theme, but I'll make sure to do that. And Richard Thompson there in the yellow going right after the third new superstar, Azrael, dropping him on his face there. And now CSM looking to take advantage. Maybe this would be the opportunity to eliminate Azrael, but now CSM, there's a chop to Richard Thompson. And now he's looking to eliminate Richard Thompson. But Thompson pushes him out of the corner there as we are down to three here. Big flying forearm and a clothesline from Richard Thompson. And if I sound, I'm a little congested, so if I sound kind of sick, stupid allergies, but you know, got to deal with it. Power slam over the top rope, and there goes CSM. We're down to two. Azrael and Richard Thompson as Richard Thompson picks him up for a huge inverted form of a DDT. And Richard Thompson's just been in control of this one, eliminating two superstars so far. And as the final two, Azrael has a shot here, but there's a big boot, and Richard Thompson quickly gets the win here, eliminating all three superstars in what was a very dominating performance. One hell of a debut for Richard Thompson, as he's got the ring to himself, he can celebrate. He defeated three other young superstars, and Richard Thompson, quite the debut here in UCW.
Hold on, cut the crap. Slider, I don't know what you think you're trying to pull. I'm putting a stop to this madness. I've got superstars getting sidelined by that Freak Show 17 and your little bodyguard jam. I've got my hardcore champion running around like a maniac, skipping out on competing in matches. And what's worse, you've got this fatal four-way plan for the pay-per-view, but you've only got three participants. Well, I'm putting a stop to this. So next week on Wednesday Night Wipeout, we're going to have a four-man over-the-top rope battle royal to determine the fourth participant in this hardcore championship match. What's more, Eliminator 17 will be competing in a 3-on-1 handicap match. And Sledder, you failed to acknowledge a huge issue that's on the table right now, is that Therm will be defending his championship in a unification title match against Dean Ambrose at Vengeance, and you failed to address it. What's more, you went behind my back to set up that match. You know what, Sledder? We're going to have a talk sometime, but for now, your rights to book matches have officially been suspended. The ones that you've already booked, I'll let stand, but you can't make any more matches beyond this point. Your rights have been suspended, and you're lucky if I don't fire you if you keep this scheming up.
Is a champion versus champion match set for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the other side of darkness, the undisputed wrestling international champion, the Ghost. Approaching the ring from Dover, Delaware, the undisputed wrestling champion, Nicolas Colt.
and welcome to the main event of UCW Thursday Night Takedown as we see a one-on-one matchup here between the UCW International Champion, The Ghost. He's been out of action for a little while, going up against the UCW Champion, Nicolas Colt. And we know Nicolas Colt just competed in a grueling matchup against Brian Cole last night on Wednesday Night Wipeout, and now he's being put into this one against The Ghost by Sledder. And Nicolas Colt, well, Sledder believes this is good for the fans to see such a fan favorite, a fighting champion like Nicolas Colt, competing in these great matches. We know he's had two contests against Demon Douglas, in which he lost both, but both were pretty good matches. Then he had the one with Brian Colt last night in a winning effort, and now he takes on the international champion, The Ghost, and you have to wonder what kind of fatigue does Nicolas Colt still have from last night. As we see The Ghost trying to work the legs there, and there's a kick to the gut as he's got him in a headlock, but Nicolas Colt able to get out of it. And Nicolas Colt, especially if he'll be competing again next week, who knows what the future holds for Nicolas Colt, but even leading into the pay-per-view, especially after what happened on Wednesday Night Wipeout, he might want to try and end this as quickly as possible before Ghost can get too much momentum. You know, Nicolas Colt, let's be careful not to sustain a potential injury here, or just try to avoid as much fatigue as possible with the pay-per-view so close, only a few weeks away now. And The Ghost powers him up there for a nice fisherman suplex, as The Ghost now starting off in control, but Nicolas Colt with a nice counter, just trying to disrupt the momentum of The Ghost, but The Ghost quickly back in control. The Irish whip, but now he pulls him back, and there's another belly-to-belly toss by The Ghost. And the international champion, we know he'll be facing Lil Caesar at the pay-per-view. This is a nice neck breaker, but he'll be facing Lil Caesar for the international championship at the Overboard pay-per-view. And we haven't seen a whole lot of The Ghost in the past few weeks. We know he has been involved in some matches against, I think the last appearance we saw from him, he was in a match against Michael Cooper a few weeks ago, in which Caesar then came down and attacked them both, and then Lil Caesar had a match against Michael Cooper. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. A little bit off topic there, but that's just kind of commentary it's been today. So, The Ghost now working the arm of Nicolas Colt, but there's a nice counter. And with this episode, what I did, yeah, because this should be on a Monday or a Tuesday. I'm not sure, because I will be doing, hopefully I will have done a Battleground podcast. That should be up on my channel by this point. I'm actually doing this on the Wednesday, October 2nd. That's when I'm doing this commentary. But after this, I'm going to try not to record, I'm trying not to record too far ahead, but I want to at least have something where I have, like, where I can have, like, a video ready to upload if I don't get the chance to render or anything else. And, like, just to have, like, one in advance. So if something happens and I can't make another one, then I can, like, I have that time. So, like, I don't want to render it out the day it's uploaded or something, because usually sometimes they take a while to render, and then if I just end up getting lazy or something, and I don't end up rendering it. But so I like to have one commentary and, like, one video ready to upload in advance, so that way I have something that I can edit, so that way I can try and get it done before the date, just in case, like, I make any mistakes, and that way I'll have it ready. So anyway, I just had, like, a mock interview day today, and I thought I did pretty well. But anyway, it's a little bit off topic, like I was saying. Like last week, or at the week that I recorded this, I ended up, because, like, Battleground kind of got in the way with the Battleground predictions and then the podcast. So this week I'll try and get back on schedule, because last week I ended up doing it like a Monday, Thursday, Saturday sort of thing, or at least that's what I have planned anyway. And because of the Battleground the Battleground predictions kind of messed everything up, because I didn't like record the gameplay and stuff, because I didn't really even realize that Battleground was this soon. It seemed like Battleground came really fast, and I only had the gameplay ready, or not gameplay, but I didn't do the commentaries until, like, the Tuesday, and then I record the gameplays afterwards.
So by the time I had everything ready, it was already Wednesday, which is today. So now it's going to be when I start to like render and upload all of the pay-per-view predictions. So that's going to kind of throw everything off a little bit. But I plan on at least getting 3 episodes of Universe Mode out that week. And then hopefully this week I can get like 3 or 4, because I want to do like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then 1 over the weekends or something like that. And maybe as I approach WWE 2K14, that schedule will change. But for now, I want to do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and 1 on the weekends. Possibly 2, not too sure. But I don't want to get them out too fast, because some of the episodes tend to be really long, or longer than others. Like, lately it seems like they've been about half an hour, like somewhere between 25 and 35 minutes or so. So I don't want to, if it's going to be that long, I don't want to continuously upload them that fast, because not a lot of people are going to have time to watch them all, or even if they don't watch the whole thing. But anyway, the Ghost going up to the top rope here. He's got Nicolas Colt laid out on the announce table. There's a nice elbow drop off the top rope from the Ghost. Can we get an instant replay? No, not this time. It's a shame. And the water bottle's rolling away. This is not our truth. He's not going to bust it upside his head. Maybe he will. I don't know. But the Ghost now elbow to the face of Nicolas Colt. And a leg drop, as the Ghost has been in control for the majority of this match. And that may have something to do with Nicolas Colt's contest against Brian Colt last night. Some fatigue still setting in from there. And now Nicolas Colt, he had some time there to recover. But the Ghost now back in, but now is Nicolas Colt once again reversing. And this could be the opportunity for Nicolas Colt to change the pace of the match. And there, driving him onto his face, planting him there. 1, 2, and a kick out by Nicolas Colt. I almost thought there was going to be 3 there. That's another thing that's going to be cool for WWE 2K14 is no more 1 count glitch. So it will be more unpredictable when superstars are going to kick out. And I also heard that there was a point, like Smack Talks played, like he had a preview of the game before, and there was a point where like he hit a finisher and he was expecting the match to be over and they kicked out at 2. So hopefully something like that happens for like certain superstars. So say, you know, like a match between CM Punk and John Cena. Cena hits an AA and Punk would normally kick out of 1, or you know, vice versa, something like that. Hopefully they kind of keep it realistic. I think though, like as far as a match goes, 2 finishers, like if it takes more than 2 like if you've hit your finisher twice, you need to go to something else, because then it becomes a finisher fest, and it just seems, I don't know, I just don't like it when it goes like they kick out of a finisher and then kick out of another finisher, unless it's like you hit a finisher and then there's like a huge amount of time before you can pin them, like you're like exhausted, so you have to like drag yourself over for the cover, like when someone hits a finisher and then they're like down, and they're like both unconscious, and then they go over there. And a super kick from the Ghost. But anyway, now I'm going to cover the match more. But yeah, you hopefully you catch my drift. As the Ghost dragging Nicolas Colt away from the ropes there. And Nicolas Colt pops back up to his feet. Maybe looking to get his second win here, as he now has the Ghost in a headlock. But the Ghost throws Nicolas Colt into the mat, as the Ghost still dominating this one. Kick to the gut of Nicolas Colt. And there's a code breaker to the face. Driving both knees into the face. And he picked him right back up, as Nicolas Colt's been busted open. Maybe looking to finish it with a face buster, adding some extra damage there. But that's the thing with that finisher. He hits it out of nowhere as he goes into the cover. 1, and a kick out by Nicolas Colt as he didn't hook the leg. That's all I got to say there, as he caught the leg now. And there's another belly-to-belly toss by the Ghost, as he flips him over, but now back to his feet. And a spine buster. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3, and that's it, folks. Nicolas Colt still exhausted from his match against Brian Colt last night. I don't think he was ready to compete here tonight. And the Ghost definitely took advantage. He had the advantage, and he ran with it. And the Ghost with what could be considered a big upset. The Ghost, that's a huge victory in his career, getting a win over the UCW champion Nicolas Colt. And definitely a big momentum booster, as we know the Ghost will be going into his match against Caesar for the international title at Overboard, so that's definitely a big momentum builder, definitely a game changer. I want to thank you all for watching. Keep on YouTubing.